Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome to something completely different. So I decided, you know, if you've been following the channel for a while, you realise that I do like the odd management simulator or sort of world builder, or that's kind of why I played Prison Architect and why I play RimWorld. Terrible because I'm actually a manager in real life, so one of those things. So I thought I'd get into a bit of City Skylines and see what you guys thought. So this is kind of going to be a should I play it? Um, and let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Whether you want this sort of thing, whether you don't want this sort of thing. I mean, I do like playing all sorts of different games, and there's certain things that I can and can't play. I do have a couple of mods installed, nothing major. I've got this like Perth, Australia one, which I don't live in Perth, but um, this is a map which apparently is very similar to Perth. But I'm just having a look around here. We've got some different sort of maybe Blackwoods. I don't know. I haven't played a ton of City Skylines. I've owned it for ages. I don't have a lot of the add-ons. I've got a couple. Nothing. None of the up late type stuff. So eventually I might pick up some of the expansions. It depends how the game goes. But let's generate a world here. And I was wondering how long this was going to take, but it seems to be fairly quick. Maybe because there's nothing in the world yet. I did load up a previous... Whoa, that's loud. Wow. I thought I'd gone through and let's just drop some of this stuff right down to... You can come down. Yeah, let's just do this. So I've turned music right down. There is, if you go into music, you can see here that there's certain channels that you can't stream or record, so that's fine. And I'm not on that. I'm on just City Skyline music. Okay, so let's get in here. Here's our plot of land. Here's our road coming in. So we kind of want to pause for a second. And I've got to remember what all my keys were. So holding down the mouse wheel and scrolling around. Okay, so here's our input into the city. I don't want to impede the in and out. This is the only downside of the city is we've only got one road in. It's going to make things a little bit difficult, but let's see what we've got. Apparently there's a lot of roads here that don't want to work, I guess. Or I can't buy them yet. Mustn't be able to buy them yet. Build roads to expand your city. Yes, I know. That's a bit unfortunate. So I can only buy basic road with turning lane. What's this one? 4-lane asymmetrical road. Don't really need that. Just a 4-lane road. Small 4-lane road. That'll do. Alright, so we're gonna just start by... It cost me 10 grand. I want to bring people into the city, but I don't want... let's see. Snap to grid on. Forget which one's snap to grid. Toggle snapping. Yeah, it's alright. Snap to... Yeah, should be working. Okay, so I don't want to go too far in, but I don't want the, I'd like to put housing around the water here a bit, and I'd like to put kind of like your businesses and stuff away from your industrial. So I kind of tend to make it commercial at the input to a city, and then industrial kind of down the back corner. So let's just, let's just do this. It's going to cost me $11,000. I do need to somehow... Let's do that because it's terrible, but I'll fix it later. So let's see, we're going to need some power generation for a start. So let's just get a basic wind turbine. which people are going to hate. We could get a coal power plant, but yeah. So this is the best place for the wind turbines. Right in the middle of the map. Yep, just exactly where I want them. So maybe terribly we just go coal. So this puts out 8 megawatts. This puts out 40 megawatts. You know what, let's just do it. So I'm kind of making the executive decision to go industrial down here, and I'm going to put the power in the middle. I'll move it later. So let's... I need some more roads. What's this one? Let's build a road like this way. And we'll put our residential sort of stuff down here. Let's get normal 2-lane roads, and let's build a little area. And there maybe? No, too far. Not far enough. Aha, there we go. Just a nice little area, and we're gonna start. There's a rock in the middle of it. Start by putting some residential down here, and then we'll get some commercial. Yeah, it's not too bad. Here. Do that a little bit. And industrial is going to be all the way down here. Alright, so that's just getting started, and we're going to need to run... Yeah, I don't want to do angles or any of that sort of junk. Let's see, so let's start just slowly. Okay, so we've got power plant. We're going to need to run power, obviously, over here. And we're going to need water too. So we need... is this a pickup water pumping station? I can pick it up there. Cool. And then we're going to run water to here. I tend to try and keep it on the you know, area like this. And we're going to need sewerage, which is terrible, but water's going that way. Cool. Let's dump the water out over there. Nice and environmentally friendly, but it's going to need power. So one of the things I sometimes tend to do is put, you know, like wind power, especially like this one all the way over here. I might... It'll cost me $6,000. Don't have a lot of money coming in, but we're going to need power. What are these worth? 20. Yeah, let's just go with this. Yeah, so we've got no power here, so let's go. Let's start here, and we'll make this terrible because it needs to be for now. That should get us power slowly. Did that actually connect in? Yes, yes, we got power. Nice. So obviously the plots do share power along them. Yeah, we need to get milestones, etc., etc. So what do we got? Oh, we got something building here. What are we building? Building a neighborhood shop. And I know, look, as I said before, I'm a noob when it comes to this game. I just tend to muck around and play with it slowly. And why don't you have any water? And do the best I can. And if I make mistakes, I make mistakes. You know, try and fix it as I go. But so far we're pumping all the sewage out into the water for all the people downstream. Good luck with that. Yeah, what do we need? We need more housing. We've got fairly small amount of housing here, but I don't think we need. Oh, we're gonna need a landfill at some point. Oh, that's here. We haven't unlocked it yet. To get to the garbage, we need 500 people. We have 192. Let's look at just grabbing... I don't need to do elevated roads. I'm going to bring roads out here. I know that's terrible. I'm going to just bulldoze some houses, but let's do this. Cool. A little bit of industrial happening. I guess we could build a few. Back on. No. There. That's giving me a small amount of gap between. That's fine. We could build like this. Cool. I keep right-clicking to try and turn stuff off, and it doesn't work like that. We need to get power up here. Otherwise, we're out of money. Can I run power? Cool. Come on. Got $1,500 or credits or whatever it is. Monies. 1,500 monies. Apparently the place is called Springfield. There must be a Springfield in every single place in the world. Every town seems to have a Springfield, don't they? Kind of ridiculous. Oh look, they name streets now. I didn't realise that. We can, I could name streets after people if you like. Let me know in the comments if you want to be a street, if you want a particular street. I'm sure I can name a street. Some of the big stuff will, yeah. As I build streets, we'll put forward for people to have the street named after them. Sound cool? So we got a little bit demand, industry. They've got no water. Why do you have no water? Ah, that would do it. Let's do my obligatory water pipes under the... Ooh, I'm out of money. I got no cash. Come on. Pay up, suckers. I'm so out of money. Income. Expenditure. Yikes. We need some more people. Bring on the people. Money going up or down? Probably going to need to take out a loan, which is terrible. Already. Come on. Bring in the people. That's it. Here they come. That's one of the cool things I like about this is the ability to just get right down to street level. Here's, I don't know, Olivia Jones. She's walking to the drugstore. So the drugstore is probably... Yeah, there you go. So she's gone for a bit of a walk. It's a fairly long walk. Sorry, Olivia. You can rename districts, buildings, cars, citizens, and other objects by clicking on their name. Oh, that's cool. So you can even name peoples. We could name all our peoples. So Olivia, here she goes. She's... Oh, wrong button. Try that one. She's going round to the drugstore, what I would call in Australia the pharmacy. Or a chemist. Drugstore is not something we use here in Australia. Yeah, I do like the ability to zoom all the way in. Where are you going? You're going to the drugstore too. Look, don't get me wrong. These people are fantastic because they're walking. You know, you work at the coal power plant, but you walk. So that is that offsetting your I don't know, your karma maybe. You're polluting the environment at the power plant and doing better at home by walking everywhere. So we're getting weekly change, 70 people. We are still hemorrhaging money. It's not fantastic. We need to somehow get more people in. Still a few vacant blocks here in the city. See here, they've got a few vacant areas. Come on, peoples. I've got nothing else unlocked. I'm probably going to have to borrow money. I don't want to run too low on money. Let's see here. Okay. This is the whole, I don't know, Twitter type rip-off that's in here, but no, it's cool. It gives you hints on what's going on. All right, so I kind of want to speed it up, but then I don't, because I don't want to like run out of money. And I probably should be turning the tax rate up a little bit. I don't know if I can do it yet. I can't do it yet. I need to get to 500. Can't even get a loan until I get to 500. We could probably drop the budget on some of the stuff here. What's your budget like? Open the budget panel. No, it just does that. I don't know. Are we producing more than we need to? Pumping capacity 120. Oh, there's overlays in there. Can I not do overlays yet? Ah, here. Water. So, water availability, sewage treatment availability. So, we could probably drop the budget down for water. Water and sewage. If we... Can I... Did it save me anything? A little bit. What's this? Power production facilities will hire more people and thus produce more electricity with a higher budget. If we drop that back, it's not much, but I mean, let's just check the overlays again. We are producing 32, and we only need 7. Oh, these guys are waiting on pipes. We've got no money. I can't give you any water. Sorry. Almost breaking even. So let's just drop this back a little bit more. Let's go to 75. Whoop! Hey, we got 500 people. So we can now do taxes and loans, garbage, healthcare, and education. So we can do a landfill and get schools and medical stuff. We're still going to bring this back to 75 each. Alright, cool. Just to save a couple of coins, we obviously got a monetary bonus there for completing the milestone, which will mean we'll be able to give these people their water. Sorry. So they'll now have water. Cool. Power's still good. We're producing 22. So taking out that 25% worth has taken a little bit of power off production, because this thing can produce up to 40, I think it was. But, you know, we're still good. Still got 8. And we've got 22 available. It would be nice if some more people... Low demand for industry or offices. So I can only do industry at the moment. I need to reach 7,500 population to be able to do offices, and same here with high density commercial and high density residential. So I guess eventually we'll probably have like a commercial district right in the middle. We'll put like a city centre. We'll put a high density commercial in the middle, and then maybe a little bit of high density residential around the outside, and then keep all the low density stuff out here where it's nicer. Roads now have names. Excellent. I found that out before. Let's see. I guess these people probably want a school. School's going to cost me 10 grand and $160 a week. You know what? I can handle that. Everywhere that's covered by the green road will be able to be covered by this school, and that's where my houses are. So let's do it. Cool. I don't now, you know, that was a big chunk of change, but in the landfill. Costs 4 grand. Does it require power? No, it doesn't require water or power. So what we could do is place it all the way out the back here somewhere. But to get to it, where's the cheapest road? 2-lane alley at 20. Because the dirt one's the same speed. What about a normal road? Speed of 40. It costs 40 a cell. Dirt's 20 SL. So it's a 2-lane alley. So let's build an alley. Sounds terrible. Oh, it cost me $2 to run this out here. But there's reasons, right? So I don't want all my garbage collection so close to the city. So we got rubbish. These guys have all got water. Everything seems alright at the moment. So before we can get water treatment, we need 16,000 people. That's a lot of people. What else? Medical will be the next one I need to save for. So we are getting $664 or credits or whatever it is a week. So we are currently breaking even, or not breaking even. We're profiting, which is good. But we don't have basic healthcare, so I need 10 grand. 10 grand, and then I'll have the ability to build a medical clinic, which I'm probably going to put somewhere in here. So potentially I need to like dezone a little bit here. Maybe just row 4. Let's do that. Let's dezone that chunk, okay? That's where a medical facility is going to go. Alright. So education, this will come up slowly. So some of our kids will start getting educated. And we got 1% education. That's cool. So things will slowly start to happen, and I guess each house requires certain things. How's the building doing? Yes. So this is a low density residential building. There's 3 households apparently. It's 2 children, 1 teen, and 6 adults. To get the next level, they need to be educated. So to get the next level up, educate more citizens to allow the building to be upgraded. Make sure your education facilities can handle all potential students. So we have 9 uneducated in this house. So hopefully these 2 children are going to the school. School currently has 204 students. Oh, 207 of 300. So we can get a little bit more in this. I don't think you can expand the school at all. No. But we will need to eventually put in bus routes and that sort of stuff. But looking at our little gauges at the bottom here, it looks like there's a demand for some more houses. Medium demand. So let's get our regular roads again. What were these ones again? What were they? Yeah. Hopefully they're just the 2-lane road. I think they were. They're just a basic 2-lane road. You know what? Sorry, people. And these people, they're not going to like me because I'm bulldozing houses. But it's all in the name of progress, right? Maybe what I should be doing is let's dezone that. Yeah. Maybe I should be building all the roads now. Oh, that's enough for now. I'll just keep this area clear so I can build a road this way. And I don't know whether to build it over here. That should give us a little bit more. Let's see. Any more moving vans coming in? You normally see them all cruising off the highway. See all these cars coming off. And they start to move in. So the bin trucks are out. Doing their bit. There's a house built, so will this house have its peoples coming? Let's find out. Should have a moving van. I think it's a cool little touch. Is that it? A box truck? No. It's bringing stuff in. No, because I've no one living here yet. Well, there's already people living there. Okay, so maybe it doesn't do what it used to do. Or am I thinking of... Could be thinking of SimCity, which is terrible. You need water. Excellent. Yep, something I forgot. goodness me. Under the road, and then down here. Probably wouldn't hurt. No, that's fine. We don't need one of them. You just keep pumping it out of the river. I hope they're treating it though. I really do. So landfill is going all right. So we can build a couple more out here if we need to. Not this side of the road, but we're making a little bit more money now. We're making 1,352 a week, almost 1,400. Excellent. So yeah, just a little bit of a. What's the name of that new street? We've got. It's still Finch Street. I don't want you all to be Finch Street. Is it going to change? I'm going to change the name of every street. I don't know. Shouldn't do, because this is a different street to all these. I will be renaming the streets. Oh, I can't do the highways though. Finch Highway. Why do I have Finch Street? That's ridiculous. Parker Highway, Morgan Highway. Morgan Street. So that's fine, you know, coming off Morgan Highway into Morgan Street. I get it. Oof. Bit of pollution down here in the industrial area. All the smog. How's power going? Output 23. Let's have a look at our... Okay, so we're starting to get closer, and now that we're making a bit more money, what I can do is bring the budgeted stuff back up to 100. Just to ensure that we are making everything we can. Right, so that should bring this up to 40. There we go. We're now producing more power, and we have more jobs. So this is now going to get water. Big box factory. 16 uneducated workers it requires. It's got 3. So we've got some jobs available. I don't know if there's an unemployment. Should be an employment tab up here somewhere. Traffic, noise, leisure, traffic routes. I thought there was an employment one. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking at my time on my video and realizing that I think we're pretty close to the wrapping up point. So I plan to just do the normal sort of half-hour videos for this. Look at all the smog. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the episode, please let me know if this is something you want to see. It's something that I, will play every now and then. Let's do this. Let's go. Is that enough? Yes, it is. If I do this, run this road this way to here, and then we'll go in like that. Cool. And I don't know what to do with here. Maybe we'll drop a park in there at some point. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the episodes, on the series. Let me know what you're thinking. If you want to continue seeing this, love to know. Really would love to know. So thank you everyone. Hey, we're at 1,000. Good place to stop. Thank you everyone for watching. As per the comments, we'll see if we continue with this. I might make just a, I don't know, maybe a short series or something. But I do enjoy playing the good, a management game every now and then. So, as I said, comments in the section below. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you join me for the next one. Bye now.